Okay, we are online, and we are about to begin. Indeed, you are the first one. Oh. So, hello everyone, Spud here. Welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles X. In the last episode, we went to Noctilum, and we encountered the Manon. We helped them in their quest, which they had been attacked by the Ganglion and Prone alike. Then, before one of them would be killed, we rescued them from some Ganglion and figured out that we are Mimiosomes. We're all robots. We are not actual people, unfortunately. But what did you expect? This is a Xeno game. In this episode, we will be doing side quests because ever since the Manon ship came to in LA, there are a lot more. Of course, I'm disconnected from the freaking server. I want to be on the server anyway. There are a lot of side quests. Many side quests. And we're going to be doing those over the course of the next 3 or 4 streams. It's going to be a while till we make actual story progress, but it's going to pay off because the next chapter is pretty cool. You are Will times 3. Yes, indeed you are. Okay. And I wouldn't consider that spamming, I would just consider that being in the chat. Anyway, if you have noticed on our characters, off camera, I customize our characters quite a bit. You can see that we have a bit heavier armor. If you go to our ground gear, and I'll show you. That's Cross. You can see his stats at the bottom. Selma, she's virtually the same. Lynn, heavier armor, and Elle, heavier armor. And we now have access to this armor because, ever since the Manon have come here, as with the other species of this world, they added a new arms manufacturer. And I upgraded that a little bit. I'll show you that right here. It is called... Okay. It's called Candid and Credible. Of the arms manufacturers we have so far, I have to say that Candid and Credible is probably my favorite. They have some really good weapons, really good equipment. They're mainly for protection. Their equipment is mainly geared toward protection. They don't have many attack-oriented bonuses on the weapons and that kind of thing. But I do like them all the same. They're very useful. And my sister has entered the room. Anyway. I apologize for this. She's being annoying.
I'm just being pissed off. I'm sorry. You're not using your headphones?
No. Go.
Okay, okay.
I apologize for that interruption, but anyway, as I was saying, I like Canadian Incredible a lot. I think they're a good arms manufacturer. They're used for quite a few things, and I do like the Manon. You're going to notice a trend. I like the Manon a lot. I think they are a very, very cool species. Not only do they provide good weapons and good equipment, but also they, I like them as a species. Maybe that's because I'm biased toward their Star Wars like Jar Jar Binks design, but whatever. I still really admire their design and the like. So anyway, we have good weapons right now. There's one thing I would like to buy at the shop before the shop terminal before we head on. We're going to need this certain item for a quest we're going to be doing later on today. It's on Elma. It's dual guns, and let's see if we can get it now. Okay, we're too far off. Or wait, actually, we may not have the money. I'm thinking of okay. It's a high enough level to equip any of these, but. Okay, we'll wait until we get a little bit more currency, and then we'll head back to the shop terminal to get that once we accept the quest. But anyway, first, as I do at the beginning of every chapter intermission, I guess you can say, we're going to go back to the Blade Barracks and show what the requirements for this chapter are for chapter 6. And I have new things in the chat. My sister came in my room and was trying to get her her things that she left in here. Raheen, that's what happened. Anyway, so here I'm going to show. We need to do first of all, we need to survey 20% of Noctilum, which we've already done, and we also need to complete a Friend in Need affinity mission. That is something we are going to be doing a little bit later on. We typically do the affinity missions last. We do normal missions first, then we do affinity missions last. Well, we're going to be working on normal missions today. And there are a lot of them. There are so many normal missions that we need to do. But before we get to normal missions, I would like to go to the mission terminal and see what I can accept as far as basic missions go. Now, just a reminder, even though this is a 100% playthrough, what I count as 100% this game is not basic missions. There are just so many basic missions. There are over 600, if you really want a reference. There are over 600 basic missions. There are so many of these, and I wouldn't count getting all of them as 100%. I think they are a good way to get quick experience and quick affinity, but they are not, they're not really... I wouldn't really consider them part of 100%. I just say they're a good way to build up your party a little bit. But we're going to accept the ones that we can accept at the moment. There are a few more we can get now that we're past chapter 5. The tyrants we need to go kill. Some items we need to get. Okay, there. We have a lot of gathering quests I have not done yet because the gathering quest. Okay, we have that. Okay, we have that one done, but. There are a lot of gathering quests I have not done yet just because the gathering quests are all about RNG, and they require simply just chance to be able to get the items you need, so I don't like to bother with those for right now at least. I'll bother with those later. So, as far as our party member for today, we've been using L quite a lot recently. We've gained a lot of affinity with L. We've optimized them quite a bit. We are going to switch to a new party member. Well, not a new one. We're going to go back to one we used before. So to recap, we used Arena quite a bit. We used L a lot. We briefly used Doug. We're going to get back to Doug, but we we very briefly used Gwyn, and Gwyn is a really good party member. I'm going to try and help build him up a little bit in this stream. So he is right over here somewhere. Gwyn. Okay. Hi. I'm going to recruit him into our party. And he has the goggles. I may need to optimize him a little bit before I recruit him, but whatever the case is, he's only a level 13, and he needs to be built up a little bit. Okay, that's not what I want to do. Alma, get in the party. Lynn, get in the party. Okay, there. Now, Gwyn is with us. So, first I'd like to check something. Oh, we're so close. Look at our class rank. It's rank 9. We are so close to being able to change classes. But we are not able to yet. Also, yes, my blade level is 4. It's almost 5. So I will go over to Eleonora, and I will level up a field skill. Bonus, we get new room colors, and I will be leveling up, as always, as I did the last 2 times, mechanical, because that lets us get a lot more chests and treasures than either of the other 2, and will let us get a lot of probes. There are a ton of probes, and especially in this part of the game, we're going to be going into some tougher areas to explore, where there are probes that require a mechanical field skill level of 4. So, our first quest we're going to be doing today is over by Blade Tower, and it is from a Menon named Tutura. I butchered that name, I'm guessing. Tutura. I don't know, I'm butchering this name, but I apologize to anyone on the internet who is named Tutura or Tutura. I butchered your name. But anyway, hello. Welcome to the universally renowned, candid, and credible House of Fine Wares. Okay, well, your shop terminal is at Armory Alley, not here, but I've been pondering how we can better serve our human clientele. See? Director General Chasan suggested the quickest route to an amiable integration of our people was through a mutually beneficial business, didn't he? Indeed. So I've decided grammar. share the technology we Menon pride ourselves on with everyone. Yes. And to share it at an honest price, perhaps. I am not doing, if you're asking, I'm not doing the Manon voice. I will butcher my throat if I do the Manon voice. Come to us for all your needs, from paper napkins to interstellar galactic generation ships. Alright? Everything is in stock here at Candid and Credible. Because for some reason this game, everything is infinite stock. Or at least that's what I'm hoping to offer clients, yes? Because it sounds insanely profitable, doesn't it? But this running a business stuff is hard, right? It's just been one obstacle after another. But now that you've come along, I think I might be turning around. Yes? So may I ask a favor? First, I'd like you to take a look at something on our ship, okay? It won't take much of your time, and I promise it will maybe be worth the trouble. We will accept. Then we have a deal, yes? Many, many thanks. I can tell that you'll be an excellent customer, won't you? And I promise to treat you with respect and integrity. So come spend all your money at Candid Incredible House of Fine Wares, okay? Well, your wares are very good. That I made a pun in the name of this quest. They called it That's Incredible. Okay, no. We also completed a basic mission by doing this. The social basic mission that we need to come talk to him. Now that it's all resolved, I must be on my way, okay? I'll explain things in more detail when next we speak. Alright? Oh, and over there you'll see the super amazing warp device, Canon Incredible installed. It takes you directly to the Manon ship. So fast, no? Speedy? Convenient? Anyway, I'll be waiting for you there, okay? So, if you're wondering, how do you get to the Manon ship? Because it doesn't look like we'd be able to get there until we get this Skell flight module. There's this teleporter here, and we can enter it. Now, you'll see that typically whenever you go here for the first time, it would come up with the landmark name, and it would show you where you are. But I accidentally already came here, so that's why it's not showing us that. But we've entered the deck of the Manon ship, and we are about to go in. Now, I have to say, I really like the look of the Manon ship. I like their the overall design, the architecture, all of the different patterns that are across their flooring and walls. It's simultaneously Star Wars and Doctor Who-esque. You'll notice that a lot. But anyway, we enter the ship. We enter the bulk of the ship. So it gets so that we enter the starboard, which is where most of the action happens. I like this as well. Essentially, this is a particle accelerator, but it's not inside of a machine. It's just shooting alpha particles into a gigantic burst of energy in the middle, which is powering the entire ship. I really like that. That idea is really cool. But also another thing I really liked about the Manon, the music. They presented us with some really good music. Let's take a listen. Okay, I think that's enough. I think it's a really good song. It fits the Manon. It fits the Manon ship. I like it. Anyway, Tutura is right over here, and we will talk to him. Welcome to the Manon ship. We think you'll join the rest of space in agreeing and it offers the finest of amenities. I read that completely wrong. Amenities. Yeah, it's amenities. How did you like the ride here? Our warp device packs a kick. Yes, that's classic Manon technology there. From ether to warp drives, we have it all, don't we? But maybe I should continue from where I left off earlier. During the time it took to move here, after establishing our present friendship with your people, we Manon created a number of items to sell. You see. They're based on thorough market research, and guaranteed to hit the human spot. Or that was the plan, right? However, the culture barrier is harder to overcome than we thought. While the technology involved is practically primitive, we're having an incredibly difficult time actually coming up with everyday products. From washing things in diluted chemicals to slathering paint on your faces, your human needs are, well, they're incredibly strange, aren't they? Inscrutable? Beyond the grasp of all logic, even? Literally impossible to fathom, perhaps. Yes, that's it. Well, I can understand that. seeing the state of of humanity right now. I guess I can kind of see that. So we decided to forget about everyday products and make weapons instead, since the needs of most species are essentially the same in that area, aren't they? They want power, yes, convenience, deluxeness. That's not a word. And the man on weapons have all that and more. Okay, so I'm very, very certain humans will agree to buy so many. But, well, the culture barrier is pretty high, isn't it? I'm worried that humans might not understand how amazing these weapons really are, maybe? So, this is where the favorite part comes in, alright? I want you to try some of the weapons we made here in the field, and then go tell all the other humans about how amazing they are, okay? Word of mouth, right? I'll set you up with one of our latest models to get you started, if that's alright. Take it and go hunt some Indians called Quick Evolos, okay? 7 or so should be enough. Okay, we will do that. Wild and flamboyantly fight, I like that. Anyway, so first off, we need to go back to Armory Alley and buy that certain weapon that we can use to defeat the Quick Evolos from the Candid and Credible. Okay. So we are here, and we need to buy the Diagonal Twins. That was the weapon I was talking about earlier. It's a weapon for maybe close out there. It's a weapon for Elma, and we may not have the money for it. I'm hoping we do, but we may not. That's not where I think that's not where it's. Hold on. What? Called what type of weapon is it? I believe it's I thought it was a dual guns. Some sort of dual guns. I know Elma can't equip any of these. I'm just looking to see if I'm thinking of the right weapon here. Second answers. I may not be thinking of the right thing. Give me a moment. Okay, wait. I was thinking of the right thing. They are they're a melee weapon, and they're for dual swords. But where? Do I need to level up Candid and Credible a little bit more? I may need to. Let me see. Let me try doing that. Heavyware. That's all? That's all I get? strange. So I just haven't unlocked them, I'm assuming. Wait. Did he already give it to us? He may have already given it to us. I don't have to buy it. Oh. Okay, that's good to know for next time I play this game. He already gave it to us. Okay, they're pretty terrible weapons, honestly. They're not anywhere near as good as the stuff we had before. But we have to use them to defeat these enemies, so we shall. I'm going to be traveling to Roof Rock. And just near Roof Rock are the quick Evolos. Let me read the chat real quick. Well, then I'll have no one watching, Raheen. Darn it. I'll have no one watching. Okay, well I can still continue without anyone watching. This is primarily just a guide for people to use. Oh wait, daytime. Never mind. Let me... Is there a base camp nearby? I'm looking on my map, on the gamepad, if there is a base camp nearby. Let's see if there is at all. There is, right over there. Okay. I'm going to change the time to day. I only had to wait 1 more minute and it could have been morning, but no. I am impatient and thus I will get what I want. Don't overthink that. Don't overthink what I just said. Anyway, I'm going to switch to Elma because she has the diagonal twins equipped, and I will fight them as Elma. Okay, there we go. They're only level from anywhere from 11 to 12, so they shouldn't really be that hard. You need to kill 7 of them. So I guess it's okay that this is a pretty terrible weapon. Now, this quest may make it seem like the weapons that Canon Incredible have are not that good, but they are very, very good. You just have to wait a little bit for it and level them up a little bit by getting some uranium. I was hesitant on. I probably shouldn't have done this now. I was originally hesitant on leveling up using my uranium because, well, we need uranium for another quest we're going to be doing in the stream. So I hesitant to use it, but little did I know that was in my inventory the entire time. Good to know for next time, though. Okay. Now, while we're doing this, I said last time that I would go over Overdrive, and I will, but not in these battles. These battles are really short to actually be able to go over Overdrive. Overdrive is a very extensive, very complex mechanic, and, well, I wouldn't really say complex. Some it may be complex, but it's very, I don't really think it's that complex. I can understand it just fine, but it's extensive, I'll say that much. It's much more extensive than many other gameplay mechanics here. It completely changed up the battle system, I will say that much. Although for these guys are easy, so you don't even have to try, hardly. Hardly a challenge. I know this is from the back, I don't really care. Trying to conserve my PP. And so voices. 100 shells is still one of the coolest moves. I'll skip travel to reset the enemies. Hold on, let me read the chat. If he left, I will battle him on Kid Icarus Uprising later. That would be fun. That will be fun. We just need to kill a few more quick Evolos, and then we will return to Tutora with sufficient data on the weapon. That was a that was a bad place to use 100 shells. I pretty much wasted that move. Darn it. One more quick Evolo. I thought I was going to the back, but I accidentally initiated the arc too quickly. Okay. 7 quick Evolos defeated, and now we can return to Tutora. In addition, the Manon ship is now become a skip travel area that's within NLA, so you can skip travel to it very quickly. There you are. Okay, you didn't load in. Ah, welcome back. Advertising efforts gone well, I hope. Not too stunned by the power of your weapon to use it effectively, are you? It's really not that powerful, but okay, if you insist. We've had customers drop in asking about it already. So why don't you go ahead and hand that back to me so we can continue? But I'm afraid I can't take it while it's still equipped. Or forgive me. Yes, no offense. Okay. Yeah, we need to equip it. Need to go to active party members. Meant to go to my ground gear. Switch to a new weapon, a better weapon, a much better weapon. Chrome blades. It's just twice the attack. Twice the damage. Alright, so I'll give them back to the Diagonal Twins. While you were out there advertising, we were in here inventing new equipment. So here you go, okay? Much more kick in this one, you see? Very, very powerful. Well, it doesn't need to be much to be more powerful than the last weapon, because the last weapon wasn't really that powerful, but okay. So please go out there and share it with the world, perhaps. Though I worry that just using it against any old engine you run across could muddle the message a little bit, couldn't it? What sounds more impressive, defeating one super strong enemy or a whole bunch of regular enemies, which makes for better advertising? Well, honestly, for advertising, the strong enemy would be better, but that requires us to go to a place in Northern Primordia, which we haven't really explored Northern Primordia that much. So we're going to defeat the many enemies. Ah yes, carving through a pack of foes without even bothering to turn around and watch them fall, right? It'll be a difficult task for sure, won't it? But the advertising effort will be proportionately higher, won't it now? Alright, so let's say, how does tracking down 99 iron femina sweet sound? Because isn't 99 such an exciting number? Well, it is, but this is still a video game, and you're... I mean, that's a lot. Okay, no. We're going to drop it down to 10. And then, as long as the ad copies can read, slay 10 or more in mere seconds, we're in the clear, yes? Or legally speaking? Okay, sure. That we shall do. All in the name of fake advertising. Okay. And we need to use the item we just got to defeat the enemies. This is a ranged weapons, not melee weapons. And I will skip travel to part of Primordia. We're going to be defeating Iron Femina Swedes. So why are they called Femina? Would that be referring to them being feminine, or what? Okay. I'm not going to think too much into that. I'm just trying to figure out the etymology behind the word. I've studied quite a lot of etymology and rhetoric. Basic overall rhetoric. Anyway. There's one of them. We need to kill 10 of these, and not even these enemies are strong enough to really stand a chance at all. There's just so many of them. So there is an enemy that I'm going to be fighting later on the stream, where I'm going to be showing what overdrive is and how to use it. Because I've seen people, and I'm going to show you how to use it correctly. I've seen people play through the entire game and still not know how to properly use overdrive. I will admit it is an extensive mechanic, but you just need to get used to using it. If you played the original Xenoblade and understand and have a good idea about how chain attacks work, it's essentially the same thing, but the flow of battle doesn't exactly stop. Before you ask, it has nothing to do with Overdrive from Xenoblade 2. Overdrive in Xenoblade 2 is converting a blade to another driver. I'm not going to talk too much about that, because I could talk about Xenoblade and Xenoblade 2 for hours and hours and hours and hours, because those two games are freaking fantastic. There's so much to them. So much to this game as well, but those games I'm so passionate about. And I'm passionate for this game too, don't get me wrong, this is a good game. Very, very good game. But those two games I just have so much more passion for. Okay, that's 4. There are a few more around here I can kill. Thus I shall murder them. Well, legally speaking, it would be considered hunting, murdering. Okay. What sacrifice is such a great move? I'll go when I go into overdrives, I'll go even more. It has so much more of a use when overdrives come out. I have a new blade level. Nice. Okay, I can go back to Eleanor and increase his field skill, but I'll do that later. Right now there's a Lapex that's targeting us. Use 100 shells against it because I really don't want to fight it. I don't really want to deal with it right now. There's a lot of HP. It's a little bit stronger. I still wouldn't say strong, I'd just say it's a little bit stronger. Well, strong enough to kill Gwen, but that's because Gwen was only level 14 and you really didn't stand a chance at all. That's 100 shells. Still the coolest move in the game so far. Then I'm going to revive him at the moment. Gwen woke up from a nightmare. And here there are a few more Iron Feminist Swedes that I can hunt. No point in using 100 shells there, but I'd use the name. I make the battle go a little bit faster, take out over half of its HP. It turned night. Is there a base camp nearby? I hope there is. If not, I can always go back to the administrative district and back to that little bench thing, but still. I would greatly prefer it if there was a base camp nearby. I wouldn't have to leave. Where am I going? Okay, this thing is following me. I'm just trying to find... I need to get over here. Can I find a base camp? You know what? Screw it. I'm going back to the administrative district. Welcome back, Raheen. Yes, I did read the chat, and I will be, after the stream, I will be doing Kid Icarus Uprising. I really don't want to go back to Tiger right now. In Xenoblade 2, I've been grinding up one of the characters, Poppy, and trying to make her incredibly powerful by just playing Tiger over and over again, getting a bunch of ether crystals. Why did I use 100 shells there? I was just trying to get some affinity. I know she really doesn't need that much more affinity. I've been playing it so much, I really don't want to play it anymore. I've been grinding so much. not only have I been grinding through Tiger, but I've also been fighting enemies, trying to build up to 9,999,999 damage, and then all of the blade combos I need. It's, God, building up Poppy is so time consuming. And I'm not referring to Poppy Alpha. Poppy Alpha is pretty easy to build up, but I'm talking about Poppy Cutie Pie, which is later in the game. I just spoiled the game, but yes, there is another form of Poppy. Who expected it? Everyone. Sorry to those who didn't. Hundred cells is so useful. Anyway, so that's all of the Iron Swedes killed. Iron Femina Swedes, excuse me. I will be going back now to the to Armory Alley because Tutra moved from the Man-on ship to the Candid Incredible shop terminal at Armory Alley. This is not where I wanted to be. I went to the hangar. That's not where I wanted to be. The hangar is directly under the under Armory Alley, and it's right by the skip travel point of Armory Alley. So I went to there instead of Armory Alley. Anyway, hello, Tutra. Excellent work, right? I've heard reports on your results in using our latest weapon. It would be so good as to return to me right now, please. Okay, yeah, I need to equip it. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay. Excellent work, right? Okay, yeah. You heard that. High diets. You're as impressive as I've heard, and I'm a genius for scouting you to head our field marketing efforts, right? Parts where you pretended to struggle and or bleed really added a sense of drama, you know? I love that. You're kind of a ham, but the good kind, right? You know, I was just reminded of the part of To Kill a Mockingbird at the very end. Okay, I'm not going to spoil it, but at the very end where the main character is going to school as a ham. I'm not going to spoil anything else. Overcome the direst of all dire odds with a weapon from Candid Incredible at your side. That we will. What? Why, yes, this is where you can find out about the new unbeatable new weapon you've heard about. You're quite the savvy customer, I see. Yes, this very model of is the weapon that can cut down a whole line of Iron Femina Swedes in one fell swoop. Ah, and a welcome to you too. Welcome one and all to Candid Incredible House of Fine Wares, okay? Ride the cutting edge with the most advanced tech in all of space and time, okay? Because when your life could be gone, you better trust Man-on. That I will always remember. Always trust the Man-on. Incredible. I never dreamed this ad campaign would work so well. Or so quickly, right? It's all thanks to you. Alright, yeah. Okay, we have done our job with advertising the weapon. Well, because that Candid Incredible, integrity comes free, right? Totally free, like included. Keep our business booming. We'll keep. Okay, yeah. I like the camera angles. Okay. Mission complete. Okay. The next mission we will be doing is. Okay, yeah, I know the next mission we will do. The next mission we will do is at the Industrial District. We go there a lot. If you haven't already noticed, we go there quite a lot. we are specifically going to the Outfitter test hangar. We go there a lot too. And Raheen has commented in the chat. Yes, Raheen. The form of Popey is that is certainly the form of Popey. It's Poppy. There's two P's and instead of a Y it's an I. That's regardless. Popey. Yes, Popey. But yeah, it's the third form of. I was about to say Popey again. Poppy. Because the three forms of Poppy, spoilers for Xenoblade 2, are Poppy Alpha, which you get at the very beginning. You get Poppy QT from Chapter 4, and then from doing a really long side quest, you get Poppy QT Pi. Poppy Alpha is really overpowered in her own right, because she can be the best tank in the game and fully optimized. She's essentially immune to damage. You can outfit her with a 93% block rate and an ultimate shield art module, which will essentially make her immune, make every single block she does take, every single time she blocks, she takes no damage, which means she'll only be taking damage 7% of the time. And even when you do that, you can equip an arts and movement heal onto her, which means she'll immediately heal the damage. And also, she'll have high defenses, so that she can completely, the damage she takes will be nullified to an extent. So yeah, you can make Poppy Alpha really overpowered. Poppy QT can be overpowered, but she's not as good as Poppy Alpha and Poppy QT Pi. She's an agility tank, and at max, she doesn't really have that high of agility. She's not as good as like Bridget and some of the other blades. I just spoiled a bunch of stuff, but anyway, then QT Pi is really overpowered. At maxed out, she's the best blade in the entire game. But it's a long grind to get to that point. You have to play a lot of Tiger. There's a specific build you need with her, and completing her affinity chart is a pain. A real pain. But at max power, completely optimized, she can do up to 99,999 damage with every special. Which essentially, using that in a chain attack, you can do over 9 million damage and close to 10 million, which is pretty insane. Anyway, enough about Xenoblade 2. Now back to Xenoblade X. Matthew has our next quest. Need something? Well, too bad, because none of these are operational right now. That was quite the entrance. Some of the new blades did a real number on them, and now I get to pick up the pieces. These kids got no love, I tell you. Darn right. I think this is some video game where they can wreck their ride and have it fixed tomorrow. We're not freaking wizards here, you know. It takes materials to patch up a skull, not to mention labor and technical know-how. You're a blade too, right? I figure cleaning up your coworkers' masses is part of your job. Any interest in helping me out? It's nothing too tricky, I promise. I just need 40 pieces of our nation ore wood. That's a lot of our nation ore wood. If you get them, I can have these repairs done quick. Maybe not overnight, but I'll do what I can. That's a lot of our nation ore wood. I'll refuse that. We're too busy to help a guy out. Or maybe you don't think you could get 40 pieces of our nation ore wood. Maybe that's it. You can't tell me someone like you isn't up to the task. Come on, this is kid stuff. 40 pieces? Come on. It takes a while for me to get 10. Okay, look, jokes aside, I really need the help. If my tone turned you off, I apologize. So what do you say? Okay, yeah. You have to volunteer. I was just trying to be funny there. But yeah, your tone is kind of off-putting. I will volunteer anyway. That's what I like to hear. Your credit to the blades will go far. Okay. Scale maintenance. Report to the brief. Okay, much appreciated. Once you've got the 40 pieces of ordination ore wood, bring it by. As far as a reward, let's see. Manager check perhaps, and here's where we get we get the pay cuts or work cut. Okay. Do you have to get Aganema? I've never been able to pronounce that name. Aganeba. Aganeba. We'll do Aganeba. You mentioned scale repairs, didn't you? You're talking about the plating refits, excuse me, for the one you brought in yesterday, right? Yeah, and 40 pieces of Ornation ore is inefficient, isn't it? One Noka mirror stone is all you need. Things like this are why you humans keep falling behind our technical advances. No? Yes! The man on get my point. Watch your mouth, Pipsqueak. You bring it to the man on ship. I'll refine it into all the materials required for the repairs. Okay? You can witness the workings of true science, can't you? Ah, you're on. Can't wait to see you turn one Noka mirror stone into an entire job's worth of materials. Okay. And that seems like a more doable mission. Okay. So I will then speak to Aganema at the Manon ship. That seems like a bit more of a doable mission than getting 40 of a specific item. That's completely RNG based. Talk to Aganeba at the starboard of the Manon ship right here. Ah, yes, hello, welcome. Did you bring a Noka mirror stone, perhaps? We already have one. That's why I went ahead and talked to her. Now, if you're wondering where you can get them, or I will show you. All right, I can just tell you, I guess. In Noctilum, you can get them in Noctilum. And they're really common in the Whale's Nostril Cave. You can get a lot of them there. You only need one. They're a little bit rare. You only need one. But if you have one, you can turn it into her or him. Who knows? Not very high quality, is it? Oh, I suppose it's good enough to use an Arthmate scale, maybe. Would you wait a moment? I'll refine repair materials the likes of which you've only dreamed possible. Okay. Okay then. Yeah, humans fall behind every other alien species in the entire diverging continuum. Done. I said with an exclamation. Okay. Done. I hope this serves our purpose. You were surprised that the refinement process was so quick, yes? Surprised by the total superiority of Manon technology? Of course you are. Our science is the finest in all the universe, isn't it? Not only will these refined materials repair your scalp, they will also begin to bring its lacking defenses up to a reasonable standard. So, go on. Take them to the human waiting for them at the test hangar, okay? We will do that. We'll do just that. If I can skip travel there. Okay, there. I accidentally pressed Primordia, and I meant to go to the Industrial District in New LA. I need to read the chat, but I'll do that after I finish this quest. Okay, back to Matthew. Alright, you're back. And here comes Aganeba. Yes, hello. I suspect that the materials are too much for human hands to manage, right? So I came by. Yeah, I just bet... So where are all the materials you man on refined? Have them? The Aganeba alloy? Ah, these them? Let's just see how... Wait, this is... But that's not... Hold on here. Oh, that's how it works. Darn, man! I'm not cussing on camera. That's pretty clever. Oh, sorry, I kind of nerded out for a moment. I do that a lot. Still, these materials are impressive. They've been refined using a process we never even thought about. I can see how these would be a cinch to work with. And the results should be better than ever. Amazing stuff. Guess you man will win this round. Yes, obviously. Perhaps you won't be so quick to doubt us in the future, okay? Man technology is the finest of all the universe, you know? So you will share this refining process with us. The technology would mean a drastic uptick in our efficiency. What? No. I'm sorry, but that's probably not possible, is it? Why not? Because teaching is such a pain in the... because that's... Proprietary. Proprietary. Man on science, yes? That's it. I can't go giving it away. Can I now? So sorry, but my decision is final, okay? That little think. Here I swallow my pride and admit defeat, and that's how he responds. Hey, you blades are our old hat at negotiating with other races, right? Think you could try persuading him to share that tech with us? I could try, not for free, of course. I intend to pay them a fair price for the information. You've already come this far, so why not see it to the end, right? Okay. That we will. I'll go read the chat first. Well, you're not seeing rage. I'm not going to rage. I'd be here for an hour and this stream would be going on for a lot longer than it should. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting the 40R Nation or wood. But now we have to go back to Aganema and try to persuade him / her / it to tell us its ways. The ways of the Manon. I'll say this again. The Manon are awesome. They really, really are. I really like the idea. Here. My. More business with me, yes? Unfortunately, I have none with you, okay? So sorry. Bye now, yes? A new deal. I take it by your choice of words. You're offering some information or object of value in return, then. I didn't mean to put that. I didn't mean to use the first option. I meant to go down to the third option because that's the easiest to do, but, okay. Earth technology? Oh, no. No. So it's like, when your people, want to learn new science, they don't go digging with your ancient ruins, right? No, of course not. No. I'm afraid that there's simply nothing that I can learn from humans, okay? Oh wait. There's only one that you can do, okay. We will give you money. Exchange of currency is the base of commerce, and it seems the simplest method of purchasing technology. Does it not? However, we may not live here on our ship free of want or desire, don't we? Little use of your new LA money, you understand? Okay. So we have to barter. This wasn't what I was thinking. Ah, I'm interested in your specialty projects. Yes, very interested. And what is it that you will be offering? Food. This is what I was thinking of. I was thinking of these three options. Food is easily the easiest of all of these. So I'm going to... Really? He wants food more than toys or furniture. Food, yes, food. I can see that in cuisine alone, Earth culture shows remarkable promise, doesn't it? We do focus on cuisine quite a lot, but I see little reason to trade for it when I need only walk into town to eat it, right? Okay. I insist. I will go get some stuff for you. So we have to go to 3 different places and get 3 different food items. All in the commercial district, because the commercial district is the place where all food is in New LA. But not all. They get some from the outside. They hunt animals to get meat. Indigents, excuse me. Can't consider them animals just yet because they may have different anatomical makeup than animals do, and thus they are considered they're considered by a different kingdom. Or potentially these indigents on Mira don't even go by the kingdom file and class order family genus species classification. They don't go by our taxonomical rules. Hey there! Welcome to the Duncheck Cafe. We helped you a little while ago, Joe. You're the person who keeps breaking the machine. What's that? You need an iconic New LA food? Well, you've come to the right place because there's nothing more iconic than our famous Sunny Dog. The spicy hot dog with the works guaranteed to stay molten lava hot from the first bite to the last. Talk about a bargain. This bad boy is only 600 credits. You go to a restaurant and pay $600 for a hot dog. We will buy. Order up? Yeah, don't worry. This baby will rock the pants off your Xeno buddy. Assuming he wears pants. Oh, and it's super hot, so be careful carrying it. I don't really want it to knock his pants off, but whatever. Our next objective is right over here. We have Powell. And he's black too, so we... Colin Powell? Okay, no. He doesn't look like a blade, he most likely doesn't work for the, for any sort of government agency. Welcome to Army Pizza. Unfortunately, I ran out of dough for the day, so all I've got left are frozen pies. Only 1,000 credits and just as good as fresh. That's the Army Pizza guarantee. And that we will buy 1,000 credits. Frozen no. We got frozen pizza. Frozen pizza. They will have to warm it. That makes me wonder how exactly, if they're so advanced, how exactly would the man-on warm things, would they use particle accelerators and also how are their bodies how are the human bodies surviving in the starboard of the man-on ship since there's a particle accelerator in the middle that's open? It doesn't have any restrictions around it. That's quite incredible, but I'm not going to question this anymore. I could go on a whole physics rant because physics is my specialty, but whatever. Looking for a new LA delicacy, eh? Then you have come to you have to try my house special. It's a calorie bomber, a juicy hamburger with all the trimmings, and it's just 700 credits. We'll buy that. Okay. These things are so expensive. We bought frozen pizza for $1,000, assuming that these credits are dollars. Assuming that these credits are equal to dollars, which I hope they are. They probably are, since this is based off of Los Angeles, and we are humans, and it says on the outside of the white whale that this is from the United States, so these are all Americans. Anyway, Now we will go back to Ayaneba and present him the food in exchange for technology. Now I know I can skip travel to the starboard, but I just find it cooler just to get a chance to see the man on technology here. The designs on the walls, the architecture, I think it's really cool. And once again, how are we surviving with the part? Better yet, we can go under it and still survive. How this is possible, I have no clue. And also, for some reason, they have a blood lobster here? How? Did they pick it up from the streets of NLA, or what? Okay, that makes little sense. There's another blood lobster there. Is there one over here? No, there isn't. How do I get back up? Oh wait, there's on the other side. I'm not going the intended way, but you know what? I care not. I mean, seriously, we were standing under the place where alpha particles are colliding. There is no way we'd be able to survive that. Have you brought your American delicacy? Then maybe hand me your personal recommendation so I might sample it. Well, you can have the $1,000 frozen pizza. Oh, what is this? Ah, so this is pizza. Its chilled surface glistens with frosty flavor. Does not into my mouth with you. Nom, munch, slurp, chomp, crunch. This is amazing, isn't it? I think my mouth may be alive for the first time. The gritty texture, yes. The crunchy cheese, yes. The unyielding pepperoni. How do they know what those things are? Those items were named by English. Well, okay. Pepperoni was originally an Italian word. And then cheese dates back a long time ago, but they were named by humans. How do they know what? I'm not going to question it anymore. What's that? You're meant to heat it first? It doesn't matter. No, nothing matters except pizza, culinary crown jewel of all the cosmos. Even the Destroyer King, whose wrath rent planets in twain, would bow before the sheer force of this deliciousness, would he not? I give thanks for that I was born. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. Okay, yes. You will give us the technique for refinement. Okay. And he's still obsessed with the frozen pizza, even though he didn't warm it yet. The mission is complete, and now we can then... Well, that's excellent grammar. I'm going to go back to the industrial district and check something. Okay, never mind. You can see that Aganeba moved over there, but there's not another quest. There is another quest in this chain. Let me check the chat first. Yes, there is a bit of a sequel to this quest. It is in the, I believe, the commercial district. I hope this is correct. You check the shot. I mean, Linda's always talking about making Tatsu into food. Why not do that? No. Right over here, once you have completed the quest, the quest we just did, it's called Pipsqueak. You can go over here to Warsaw, okay, at Central Melville Street, and he will have a quest. Oh, you are talking to me, yes? Does that mean you'll listen to me? Because, I've got something to say, alright? Oh, come on. Don't go dragging randoms into this. Hey, buddy, don't listen to her. You're better off just walking away. I'll hear them in on out. Well, that's great, isn't it? Because, every time strangers, meet, there's a chance it might be fate, right? We're all on the Kissnet, after all. Or, Kissnet? No, I mean... That's not... But what's a kismet, right? That doesn't make any kismet. Okay, whatever. Earth culture has many strange concepts, doesn't it? But it's clear you're very kind for listening. So let me get to it. The proprietor here won't let me in her store because I'm even though I'm a paying customer. You see. All I want to do is purchase some Earth-style clothes. Look, I don't want to be rude, but you forced me into this as bluntly as I can. I've always had this thing about reptiles, okay? They totally creep me out, big time. Oh, Man, they're not reptile... Oh, okay, once again, they may not fit within our taxonomy rules at all, but still... Racist? I can't handle man on in my shop. I'm sorry, but it's nothing personal. I mean, but seriously, they don't fit in our rules of taxonomy, most likely. Our rules of taxonomy and classification are very limited, most likely. So that bothers me. It's a very, very sad reason. This reptile tribe of yours must be very terrible people. Well, sometimes they are. Yes. Please don't let me in with your mean tribe, okay? In fact, if you look closely, you'll see that I'm actually quite cute, or adorable even. I think they are. Get away from me! It's not just how you look, okay? It's about biology, germs and stuff. Okay. What? Now she's saying she's a germaphobe. I'm sorry, but I can't get my eyes off the people who are just walking through our party. What the actual heck? Repeat. You must have seen that too. Raheem, you must have seen that too. The people okay, this man right here walks right through us. No collision detection whatsoever. Anyway, you could be packing all sorts of disgusting diseases we never saw on Earth. No offense. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, is it? Aha, I have it, yes. I will stand right here in front of your shop day and nights for the next few weeks. Or maybe weeks or months. By the way, you can see that I have no diseases which need cause your concern. Yes? It will also give me ample time to get accustomed to my cute face. Okay, absolutely not. No, okay. I've been standing here for too long. Legal ruling. Decision from the government. Okay. Gives man on the right to shop. Yes, they do. So you need to let them shop. So no man need apply. We need to ask the provisional government for the solution to this problem. Okay. We'll ask the government for their solution here. Okay, so we need to go to the administrative district and skip travel to the Mimizo Maintenance Center. And right by the Mimizo Maintenance Center, we need to go right here. Fill load in. There, okay. Ursula. Hey, how's business? Not great if the look on your face says anything. Terrible trouble with the men in the stores, eh? Yeah, it's no surprise. I get new complaints every day. Complaints about being denied service, or strange health concerns, or just, well, you name it. Folks are always afraid of stuff that's new, so incidents like these are to be expected, I guess. But we put everyone who enters the city through a thorough medical scan, man-on, nap-on, everyone. The fact that we let them in tells you we've never found any pathogens on them. You require regular checkups too. Epidemiologically speaking, man-on are completely safe to humans. I understand people's concern, but we have to get used to the xenoforms in our city if we hope to survive. I don't need to tell you that half our military-industrial complex runs on man-on tech, or that they're the star of our economy. So go back and tell that store owner that she's nuts if she thinks the government is on her side, and that's what we will do. Xenophobia is a strong thing. You're going to notice that as a good theme, as a strong theme for a lot of the quests in this game. Xenophobia. And it really is a prevalent thing that you can expect a lot of people to have when you just got to a planet. You've only been here for 2 months and you are recruiting new species into an already developed town. I can understand that. I can understand that fear, and I like how this game really does play off of that. Anyway, here's Alessa. Although Elise is a little bit unreasonable. I also like how the man-on's making faces. Oh, hi. So, did you get a ruling? What? So just because society has decided or whatever, my personal trauma doesn't matter? That's insane. And I'm not about to quietly suffer just because it's politically expedient for them. It'd be one thing if I actually thought most people really wanted to be friends with the man-on, but they don't. So I don't see why I should have to play along. Go on, ask around. Everyone will tell you what a stinking, greedy, shifty, no-good lot they are. No offense. No offense? You purposefully trying to get him away from your shop. No offense. Okay. Anyway. So there are a few different places we have to go. We have to go to the administrative district, residential district, and an industrial district to get some social data from some different people. Three different people, actually. Firstly, right here, I think. I think it's right here. Okay, it must be the daytime. Go to the bench. Stuff? Is it around here at all? I know our objective is somewhere around here. Oh, we have to talk to multiple people. I think that's the idea. Well, I hope people like your store can get that sometime or the other. Get some information from there. Oh wait, it's these guys we have to hear information from. Okay, I understand now. So that's from the administrative district. We need to collect some information from the residential district. I'm going to be fast traveling to the sports complex, somewhere I would never like to be. I do not like sports at all. And going right around here. Here there should be a person we can hear a little bit of information from. These tennis courts. Right over here, there's a stuffed lobster. We're 7 of 99. Jeez. Let me explore the actual sports complex. Must be nighttime then. Going back to the administrative district to set it to nighttime. I seriously wish you could just do this at a menu. It's really annoying having to go to specific places to change the time. I wish they could just restrict this to a menu. I know it logically doesn't make any sense, but hey, the other two Xenoblade games did it too. Why can't this one do it? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, fast traveling doesn't make any sense, but they have it anyway. Why can't they fit in changing the time like this? To a bench. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it wasn't exactly a problem in the original at all. I liked it a lot. It's better than some games where you have to wait. Especially with this game having a sort of scaled down time cycle rotation. Okay, let's see. Let me see around here. Who is it that I have to hear from? It's around here at the sports complex. I know that for certain. Where? This is a lobster I got unintentionally. Who is it I have to hear from? Oh. It's right there all along. Okay. Now to the industrial district. Hopefully this one won't take anywhere near as long. Okay, so it's right around here. First we need to talk to the Repenta Diner. I like the look of this place. How it looks like the diners we have in real life. I like it. I can't jump on it, so somewhere around here. Right there. That didn't take us long, and now we can go back to Elisa and show her that she is, in fact, incorrect, and that these people think that Manon are very useful to various different aspects of life. Their technology is indeed quite useful. Okay. Elisa. Well, everybody told you that there was no way they were getting chummy with a bunch of lizard people, right? Lizard people, God. Explain how most people like the Manon. Really? Like, really? That most people said the Manon helped them out? Some even said that the Manon saved their lives? Oh. Well, if they're really that nice, then I can't let a little trauma over the way they look hold me back. I'm not a monster after all. Alright, then, from now on, Manon are welcome in my store. My shop could stay in the black much longer without their business anyway. Okay, and now they have improved their affinity relationship, and the mission is complete. Okay. So, the next thing on our to-do list, we're going to be going to the water purification plant, which I believe is also in the, I'm pretty sure that it's also in the commercial district. It might be in the residential district, but I'm pretty sure it's in the commercial district. And if I'm correct in saying, it's right around here. Another person I need to talk to is at a corner. Is this the corner? Oh wait, okay, it's over here. On the east side of the commercial district. Also a stuffed lobster over here. And that will be our 10th stuffed lobster. I almost fell, okay. Another stuffed lobster. And that will be number 11. Oh, that will be number 10. Okay. Okay, it's not over here. I believe it's the water purification plant is in the commercial district. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to search around these corners. I believe I'm in place. Stuffed lobster. Right there. Number 11. Stuffed lobster over here. I guess while I'm exploring, I'm collecting stuffed lobsters. I discovered it before? I don't think I have. Oh, yeah, I have discovered it before. It's in the residential district, not the commercial district. I apologize. Regardless, we need to go to the water purification plant in the residential district, not the commercial district. And right here, everyone wants to load it. Okay, there. Ajoa. I hope I'm not butchering that name. I probably am butchering that name, but Ajoa, hello. You have a quest. Hey there, can I ask your help with something? I don't know, can you? May I? It's wonderful that we've begun living with a Manon. It truly is. But as you probably know, any sudden surge in population brings with it certain problems. Talking about a few food shortage. I'm not going to start ranting about the Manon. I like the Manon a lot. That will probably be a problem at some point, yes, but it's rather outside of my area of expertise. I speak of something we need just as much as food, perhaps even more. Water. New LA is looking at a huge shortage of clean, potable water. We're trying to build a purification plant on a lake outside of the city, but indigents are preventing us from transporting materials to the site. Might I convince you to secure the route for us? Once we can ship the necessary materials, the project shouldn't take long at all. Okay, we have water woes. We will accept this mission. And we also have the basic mission, securing our safety. We'll accept that as well. Okay. So, what we need to do, we need to go over to the lake in, what she's referring to, she's referring to Biano Lake specifically, in Primordia, and we need to defeat some indigents that are in that area. Let me check the chat. Okay. Please don't pay any attention to what to the comment just sent in the chat. It was someone who spoiled a major plot twist in Xenoblade 2 that I knew about. Anyway, the idea is we need to kill 5 stagnant Grexes right here, and thus we shall do so. He's maybe a little bit powerful, if you're not the same level as I am, but I grinded a little bit, and I was good enough level last time, after chapter 5 at least, so I think I'm a good enough level now. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. Just they're a little bit stronger than some of the other adversaries we've been fighting recently. We're in the 20s, the low 20s. Their levels, at least. It should go down without a problem for my party, because my party is really strong right now. And also, Raheen, why were you laughing to death? What were you laughing at? Yeah, well, Sophia, there's another one over here. Wait. Okay, right there. Gwyn isn't doing that much right now. Why did he turn around? I could have gotten more damage from the back. Oh, I'm gonna flee this battle. I attracted too many of them. I don't think I was going to survive that. I may have had a chance, but I wasn't going to risk it. Okay. Let me go back and try that again. Once again, these Grexes, since not only are they higher level than some of our other adversaries, but they are in a big pack. They can be a little bit powerful. Just have to be wary of that. This one right here. I'm using 100 shells just because it's going to take him out a little bit faster. 5 out of 5. Nice. And now I can return to Ajoa. Actually, not to Ajoa. We have to go to the water purification plant that's just around here that they actually said they were setting up at the lake. Right over here. Let's talk to Keith. This place. You the one Ajoa hired? Thank you for coming. Looks like you've got the route pretty much cleared out, which is great news. But before we can rest easy, we've got another pair of problems to solve. First one's another safety issue, believe it or not. The road to NLA is clear, but the site itself is still crawling with uglies. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was seeing there. We'll need to take care of before it's safe to build. The other is a supply problem. We lost a shipment of building materials in an attack a while back, and we need to replace them to sweets. Alright, so we can take one of the two. Since the securing items is a gathering quest, and I typically don't really like fetch quests, I'm going to be taking care of the indigents. It seems a little bit less tedious to get. Although these are a little bit stronger than our tougher adversaries. They are a higher level than us. So I'm going to go in here. Yeah, they're right over here. Around the 20, around the 22 is their average level. Since they're smaller, they're a little bit spread out, more spread out, but hopefully you don't attract them even still. Should still be able to take these out no problem. My party's pretty strong right now. Done much more damage from the back. You've noticed 100 shells does a lot more damage from the back. Typically, like Shadow Strike does about 1.5 times more damage from the back, but 100 shells does twice the damage. It's really powerful. It's the first one. We need to destroy 5, as we did before with the Grexes. Why did you turn around? I was trying to get to the back to do 100 shells, but it turned around. Turn it. Okay, there's 2 of them in the fight right now. Wind's down. I thought so. This one doesn't really stand a chance against a lot of the enemies we're going to be facing. So much lower level than us. I'm going to pull up an early bird so I can increase my critical chance and increase the amount of damage I'm doing overall. We may not make it through. Both at low health. I used blood sacrifice just so I could get my TP up. Awesome voices. Okay then. Here, a few others off to the side. There we go. Now we're doing good damage with 100 shells. Ooh, over 1,000 damage with Shadow Strike. That was good. Okay. All the stagnant Taberos were killed, and now we can report back to Keith. This area is safe. Hey, you're back. Now a scratch on you. Now I can work with, without getting eaten, which always makes everyone feel better. Me and the team, the team and I really appreciate it. Oh, and could you give this to Ajilla? It's water from the site. She's done a million tests on the stuff already, but apparently there's some new things she really wants to check. Keep telling her you could make her make some killer booze with the stuff, but she doesn't listen. No. Oh, what, does she listen? No. Guess we'll have to keep toasting with water for now. Cheers, eh? And thanks again. Okay, now we can report back to Ajoa as he said we will. And I'm going to go read the chat. Okay. Wasn't really much to read. I heard the reports. Excellent work. I really appreciate everything you've done. You cleared out the construction area as well, right? Well, I'd love to throw a bonus your way, but perhaps we can just call that part community service? Sorry, but you know how budgets are. Get the scraping bottle. Alright. So this is water from the side, eh? Again with these shoddy containers. I keep telling them the samples need to be airtight. I'm sure it's probably fine, but water is a critical resource, you know? The foundation of life and civilization, which is why the Roman aqueducts were used for over 2,000 years. Well then, cheers to our new civilization. It's okay if I pay you in water, right? Kidding, just kidding. I'll set the transfer up for you. Okay. Mission complete, and we get our rewards. And Ajoa goes over to the new water purification plant that's at Spiano Lake. Okay. There we go. Let's see. How much more time do we have? How many more quests can we do? It's only been about 2 hours. I can do a few more. Let's see. Okay, there's one in the hangar we can do. One in the hangar at Administrative District we can do. Complete at the moment. And we shall skip travel there. This will be the last mission we'll do today. And the next stream we'll do a few more missions, start with some affinity missions, and do some other stuff as well. Still don't get to show Overdrive in this stream. I'll make sure to show Overdrive in the next stream. But anyway, right over here, this area is a quest. You. Man, I'm working on a ship here. It's not a ship. It's some sort of vehicle. Ugh. I never should have started offering my repair services to human customers. Big mistake. I'll fix something up and they just wreck it again. No respect for their machines, right? No love. I like this guy's eyes. Look at the eyes. It reminds me of, I think its name is Kantz from the original Xenoblade. He had the really creepy eyes. Did you also break something, perhaps? Sorry, but I'm full up at the moment, aren't I? Can't take any new jobs till I work through this backlog, you see? We have nothing in need for repair. Then I'll have to ask you to go, okay? I've got to gather materials I need here, don't I? Yes, this is a fetch quest. It's a full-time full-time job cleaning up after the messes you humans make, you know? I mean, you probably see machines as convenient things you use up and throw away, yes? Yeah, kind of. That is the mindset of most of humanity these days. Manon, well, that's a tough mindset to understand for a Manon who grew up tinkering since he was old enough to hold a screwdriver, okay? Machines may not talk, but they've got a part of the soul of whatever builds or maintains them inside them, don't they? Well, anyway, I've got to go stock up on materials to get these repairs done, don't I? I'm afraid I'm too busy to chat, so if you've got no business, off you go, okay? Part as requested. Right, that's we will. And do I have any of these? Wait. I may have pressed the wrong thing. I'm supposed to have accepted the quest. Okay. Alright, I forgot to offer. Well, I didn't mean to repart his request. I meant to offer to get the materials for him. What? You want to help me? Is there an ulterior motive here? It's pity, yes? I don't know what your angle is, but if you're offering, I'm agreeing. Alright? It's not easy, though, yes? Even repairing a kitchen appliance can mean trekking outside of the city. Are you sure you still want to help gather the materials? Really, really sure? Alright, handyman on. And you will do this for him. Well, it's your call. But if you say you'll do it, I really need you to follow through, okay? These may just look like busted machines to you, but to me, my patients are living creatures, you see? So please go find me some shiny new parts to patch this poor, broken kitchen appliance up, okay? Alright? And I'll keep my expectations low. So low. We don't have that many of these. Both of them are in Oblivia. Well, we have a little bit of exploring to do. And while I go back to Oblivia, I would like to say I didn't give all of you a proper chance to listen to the Oblivia music because of my mic situation, because the sound was echoing. So I think that's what I'll do now. I will now give you a chance to listen to the Oblivia music in its entirety. Oh, it's evening. Well, the night music isn't quite as good as the daytime music. What actually I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going down to the main Mesa Fortress in South Oblivia and fighting some of these pugilists because they drop the weapons, the items we need. We already have one of both items, but we need more. That's not how we began here. Okay, I'm just going to jump off this cliff, as morbid as that sounds, because I'll respawn back at the landmark. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I will Shadowrunner. I'll use Shadowrunner to get to the pugilith. Sorry, that's a sword pugilith. It's a little bit strong to fight though. Let's see if I can find anything weaker as a pug. Pugiliths are the larger ones. There's one over there. Okay, cooldown. Okay. I'll wait for the cooldown to fill back up so I can use the Shadowrunner again. I don't have to deal with some of the other enemies here. There's a Pugilith. I think I'm just going to fight that. Try to fight it at least. Let's see. This is probably not a good idea, but I'll see how we last. And then we may still be able to survive. Our team is, once again, our team is really strong. We have 100 shells, which can do the job. Cross taking a hit. Alright, I think this is the time. I think this is the time for me to show... Wait, I'll do it. No! What?! Why was it from the back?! No, frick! It turned around! I was trying to go... I was trying to go around to the back, but it turned around. It's over halfway dead, but... Alright, there. Now it's doing damage. Good. Okay, it's at low health. Let's see. Failing. Darn it. We have a strap plate link, I think. Strap plating, excuse me. May take a while to get all the stuff we need. Well, I'm going to go fight the Pugilith that's on the other side. Right over here. I know, I'm probably being really reckless here, but we survived the last one. I think we can try to survive this one. Our party's strong. I think we can do it. Of course, Gwyn goes down immediately. It's over 12 levels above him. After 20 seconds. See if they can do it. I don't think they will be able to, but I would like to see anyway. They have 10 seconds. There's no way. Yeah, I don't think there's any way. Yeah, no way. Okay then. Let's keep traveling. Fight them again. There's an easier one. Freaking electromagnetic storm. You know what? Challenge accepted. We're fighting them in the middle of the electromagnetic storm. Okay then. Oh god, shoot, I'm not gonna make this. There's no way, there's no way. Yeah, that 100 scales did nothing. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump off the cliff. Okay, better idea. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to end the stream right here, and then off camera I will hunt a bunch of pugilists and get all of the items I need. Well, it stopped raining. It's not the storm stopped. Let me see. I think I will try this again. The storm stopped. There's a higher level pugilith in the nighttime, but still, I think I can try to do this. Oh no. Lynn is not going to defeat that thing. Okay, yeah. I think I am going to do what I said I would. Off camera, I will defeat a bunch more pugiliths. And there's another electromagnetic storm. And try to grind out for some of the items I need for this quest. And I will end the quest the next stream. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this stream. Next time, Xenoblade Chronicles X. We'll be doing more side quests around in LA and probably some more affinity missions as well. I'll see you then.